लोग ना आपका जो पर्सनल लाइफ है उससे आपके आर्ट को इक्वेट कर रहे हैं फॉर सम रीजन। अच्छा, ऑल्सो ये सारे बच्चे एक जैसी बातें करते हैं, दे डोंट हैव अ माइंड ऑफ देयर ओन। यही समझ नहीं आता कि दुनिया में इतनी बुराई क्यों है। aren't we being slut shamed also off the internet? That's the bigger question. ये नॉर्मल हो गया अब कि अच्छा ऐसे कपड़े पहनेगी तो लोग बोलेंगे ना, चाहे अपने हस्बैंड के साथ हो या मॉम डैड। ये कल्चर को खत्म करना बहुत जरूरी है। कहंदे रहंदे ने क्यों कहंदे रहंदे ने, दिल विच जो आ जांदा है बस कहंदे रहंदे ने।
Neha, welcome on Bollywood Hangama.
Thank you so much.
Kende Rende is the song that you've come out with, and I was reading your open letter and a lot of other things that you've been saying. This is coming from an angry space for you.
It's coming from a catharsis space now. I'm not angry anymore, but yes, I have been angry for many years. And yeah, I mean, and not just as a public figure, even as a woman living in India, I've been angry. I felt like as if कि मुझे सुनने को मिल रहा है लेकिन मुझे बोलने को नहीं मिल रहा है, like, you know, कि I'm just being put in a corner and being told a lot of things by mass of people, but I don't have a say in my own life or in how I want to be perceived as a woman. So yes, definitely.
Right. So this is a song. This is a song against online trolling, cyberbullying, and slut shaming, and death threats. That the way anyone and everyone can randomly issue.
Yes.
Tell us more about your experiences. I believe you had an experience when you wrote something about Badshah's ordeal that he was going through,
Yes.
and then you were told by the fans of BTS, I believe,
Yes.
and
Yes.
rather brutal. Tell us what really happened.
Um, Actually, to put it in a nutshell, I only spoke up at that time because I felt that Bacha was being bullied. I have met Bacha once in my life, so he's not really a friend. And honestly, I barely have any friends in the industry because I am a bit of I'm a bit aloof as a person in the sense that I have great friends, but in the industry, I've never mingled a lot. So that's how my upbringing was when I entered the band Viva. We were not taught to mingle, we were not taught to be friends. So it just kind of continued like that. But I've always stood up for what I felt has been right. Of course, right always has two sides of, perspective. And I would like to take my side of the responsibility on one angle, which is that, yes, I was rather too honest in what I felt about the band. But again, it came from a place of anger. I didn't know the band. And I just felt like Bacha shouldn't have been trolled just because BTS has a bigger following. And that's why I spoke up. Now, their fans continued this ordeal for a year and a half. Like it just never ended. Even right now, as we speak, they still keep commenting on my, on whatever I put up. And of course, ab unki awaaz thodi kam ho gayi after I registered a case with the cybercrime, and I fought back. I answered back and I stood up for myself. And I said, if nobody's going to stand up for me, I'm going to stand up for myself. So I did that. And usually celebrities don't do that. So the platforms don't do anything to protect us. When the cyber police asked these platforms for the contact details of the people who we caught, they said that unless they have harmed her physically, we cannot divulge the details. So my point is, जब हमारी बारी आती है, बिकॉज हम फेमस हैं, तो लॉ पलट जाता है, लोग पलट जाते हैं. लेकिन जब हमें प्रोटेक्शन की जरूरत होती है, तो बिकॉज दे फील वी आर प्रिविलेज एंड फेमस, वी शुड बी अटैक्ड. And you know what I'm saying? Like, just be treated like criminals of some sort. And this is something I don't understand. It's so I think my best way to avenge what I felt and what people like me feel was to make a song about it and to make them feel uncomfortable about the things that they constantly keep telling me about myself. So I was just, for once, I was completely just owning it and saying a sweet F off or shut up or whatever you want to say to people. And I
Right.
really enjoyed it.
No, it seems like that as well. Okay, and I believe you deactivated your Twitter account recently.
I did, yes. Yes, I think 4 to 5 months. I think in between the lockdown, there was so much of negativity, and I was just done. Uh, I just didn't want to be a part of that community anymore.
And how do you look at this entire trolling of Bollywood that has been going on for a few months now? And
I think it's absolutely terrible. I don't think anybody should get trolled. I don't think it's fair. It's okay for us to give our opinion. क्या हो गया अभी तक तो लोग बॉलीवुड स्टार्स की ऐसी पूजा कर रहे थे, and now suddenly they are the enemies. Like it's just something, you know, the mass point of view, it amuses me. Like I just can't understand how people think. It's just, you know, एक मिनट में जैसे मैं हूँ, I love Michael Jackson, always loved him, but I never cared about his personal life or who he was married to or how many children he had. I just loved his music. आज क्या हो गया स्पेशली इंडिया में कि लोग ना आपका जो पर्सनल लाइफ है उससे आपके आर्ट को इक्वेट कर रहे हैं फॉर सम रीजन, एंड इट शुडंट बी लाइक दैट. जस्ट बिकॉज वी आर ऑन सोशल मीडिया does not mean that we are your public property, you know. And I don't know why that's happening. Maybe because it's a very nascent stage in India right now. Social media is still very new concept. And suddenly everyone has it on their phone. But I think the responsibility of understanding it is completely lacking in people's mind.
okay, and what are your views on these fake accounts? Because it has also come to light that
Yes,
there have
yes.
been many fake accounts, and they are meant for targeting certain people, and it's up for grabs for money.
So apparently, even when I was being trolled, a lot of those accounts were created to troll me because उनका कोई नामो निशान नहीं था, उनको उनको पकड़ना आसान नहीं था. So when I was given a rape threat and a death threat, and it was a very cruel, very vile video. That channel was created to troll me, and that person covered his face up, you know, when he did it. तो मेरे साथ तो अभी हुआ है, लेकिन जैसे political agendas हैं, the police themselves were telling me that they literally rent a phone for an hour, they create an account, and then in smaller towns, and then they give it back. So कोई तरीका ही नहीं है उसको पकड़ने का. इतने इतने per minute ऐसी accounts बन रहे हैं. But that's what I'm trying to say. क्यों हो रहा है? Like why? When you can't buy a house without registration, when you can't make a Google account without registration, ये accounts बन ही क्यों पा रहे हैं? Like क्यों cyber laws नहीं है? And unfortunately, I feel the political parties in our country have actually started this trolling culture with Twitter's full of it. I think we all know it by now. But still the masses are falling for it. I don't know why ये जो hate फैलाने की कोशिश करी जा रही है वो अब सब तक जा रही है, and I don't know why people are falling for it. It's something I don't understand.
It has also come to light that there are certain people they are stationed abroad, so it becomes even more difficult
Yes.
to do anything around them.
Yes. A lot of
Okay,
people told me also their numbers were outside. Okay, let's change it.
right. So now Sonu Nigam as well. He posted on Instagram a few days back that there have been several fake accounts of his on say Twitter, for example, and a lot of nasty stuff is being shared on that, and there are verified accounts that are retweeting that, and he expresses outrage as well. So, do you think that there should be more strict cyber laws in the country?
Absolutely. I think it's the need of the hour, especially when this happened to me and I went when I registered my complaint, and I figured that even though the police was very cooperative, but उनके हाथ बंधे हुए हैं because the laws are not in place at all. And this is, let me tell you, this is only going to get worse from here. ये आसान नहीं होने वाला है, क्योंकि जो दुनिया में जो लोग बैठे हैं जिनमें बड़ा गुस्सा भरा हुआ है, उनके लिए सबसे आसान आउटलेट आज इंटरनेट हो गया है. और छुप के कर सकते हैं ना, सड़क पे तो आके कोई बोलेगा नहीं आपको कि जो भी लोग बोलते हैं इंटरनेट पे. सो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हो गया, एंड आई थिंक बहुत हार्मफुल होते जा रहा है, बिकॉज आई फील लाइक, see, we are grown ups, and even I got impacted by what happened. So imagine if this happens to our children or 16-year-olds or 18-year-olds. It's just very dangerous. And I know of youngsters who have been stalked, who have been asked for nude pictures online and stuff. I know of people jinke saath ye hua hai. It's really the need of the hour, and I think everyone should raise their voice for this. There needs to be accountability for the accounts that are being made, and especially verified accounts need to be protected.
Absolutely. All right. And you also mentioned that a lot of these trolls, they are very young, and the amount of hate that
Yeah,
they display is really alarming.
it's alarming. Yes, it's very alarming. Uh, so most of the people who told me were under 18. They were all juveniles, which is also why I couldn't do much about it. We did, with the help of the police, we did send summons to 10 children to their parents because they're juveniles. So if these children were above 18 and they were in the district of Maharashtra, they would have been picked up in a second and put behind bars for the kind of things that they had said to me. So I think these children don't understand the repercussions that this could have to their life, uh, because there are few women, people like me who will actually take action, and this could turn around their life forever. So when they just sit behind the internet and just say whatever they feel like, they don't understand that ये बहुत बड़ी बात बन सकती है. And again, like you said, कि इतना गुस्सा कैसे है इनके अंदर? Like we've been 16, right? We were 15 once upon a time. We were not such angry kids. I don't know why these kids are. अच्छा, also ये सारे बच्चे एक जैसी बातें करते हैं. They don't have a mind of their own. They are like literally like parrots. They say the same thing. So now this also brings me to the point that maybe this was, which again the police told me, this seemed like an organized trolling to us. This again seemed like something that was planned and not just something that happened. So I don't know, I have no idea why the children are so angry. It's just really sad.
Yeah, it has also come to light that WhatsApp groups are there, and Facebook groups are there where the text is also shared. That this the text that you have to share.
Yeah, yeah,
So that is why I think
yes,
the parroting part that you're saying, I think maybe that
yes.
comes from there.
Yeah, because my manager was also sent the same messages. His number is on my Instagram. He was uh, he was told abuses about me, and they told him that he better make me apologize. My mother was trolled on Instagram, like on her account, like they called out her bad upbringing, and that she must be a bad mother because of which I am the way I am. My husband was trolled, my sister was trolled. So it's like everybody was. It was a terrible month for us because देखिए जो भी कह लीजिए, आप कितने भी बड़े हो जाएं, जब आप इस तरह की हेट लोगों के अंदर देखते हैं ना, आपको यही समझ नहीं आता कि दुनिया में इतनी बुराई क्यों है. इट रियली अपसेट्स यू फ्रॉम इनसाइड कि ये जो हमारा कल का फ्यूचर है, ये बच्चे इन ये ऐसे हैं और इनकी ये हमारे देश को हमारी ह्यूमैनिटी को आगे ले जाएंगे. That I think alarms you more than anything else. That because I was a naughty kid, I used to abuse, I used to do मस्ती, बट मेरे में कभी हम सोच नहीं सकते थे कि मेरे में मतलब हमारे में इतने गट्स होंगे कि हम जाके किसी को भी कुछ भी ऐसे बोल दे. See, एक होता है सोचना और एक होता है बोल देना, उसमें बहुत फर्क होता है. बट I guess it's just what's happening today.
You've also said that when your father passed away, even then you were receiving some very nasty comments.
So yes, when all this was happening, it was August and it was my father's birthday. He passed away 2 years ago, and I was a little reluctant because he was time पे trolling चल रही थी. तो but I still put up a post for him, and they wrote rubbish under that post. They put puke signs. They called me a slut. They said I should die, and it was a terrible day for me because anyway, to lose a parent is the worst thing that can happen to anybody. And though it has been 2 years, I've not really gotten over it. And उसके बावजूद मेरी मम्मी वो see, also my family is on my Instagram, right? Like in the sense, whatever said and done, I have friends and family who are also on my social media. So when that's a very personal thing, you can't do that. Like आप, I don't know what to say actually, honestly.
The alarming part is, especially with women, the way the trolling can be, the slut shaming and the rape threats, uh, and the fact that they seem to be having an impunity, and it is so casual, and they know that they can get away with it.
Yeah, but aren't we being slut shamed also off the internet? That's the bigger question. That these people who are now speaking on the internet are the same people who've been saying it on the road. I have been taken off stages, live performance stages in corporate shows and colleges. My managers have been asked, why are my pants so tight? Or why am I dancing so sexily on stage? So, and only same shows में belly dancers भी बुलाए गए हैं. So, my point is कि ये बहुत सालों से चल रहा है. पहले बड़ा एक्सेप्टेबल था कि बहुत बड़े ब्रांड ने, I was 23 years old, was just stop my show because I was wearing a pair of shorts. So honestly, this has been building up inside of me forever. Like, this is not just because of internet trolling. Now it has become worse because of internet trolling, because अब तो पहले 2 आदमी बोल रहे थे तो अब 1000 आदमी बोल रहा है. You know, पहले 1000 बोल रहा था तो अब 1 लाख बोल रहा है. जितने आपके फॉलोअर्स है उसमें से आधे लोग तो यही बातें कर रहे हैं. I mean, it's saddening to me that why is a woman's worth sized down to her clothes, the length of her skirt, and that's what I say in the song. और कि yards and yards of fabric में हमारी इज्जत को क्यों ढाला जा रहा है, you know? People say that feminism is not taking your clothes off. Okay, then why have we been suffocated with clothes? Then why have we been suffocated with dupattas and bra straps and, you know, small thing like I've put up pictures with my parents in the past and people are talking about my breast. Now, when I'm taking a picture with my parents, is that what I want people talking about me? But that is normalized. What I'm saying is कि ये normal हो गया अब, कि अच्छा ऐसे कपड़े पहनेगी तो लोग बोलेंगे ना, चाहे अपने husband के साथ हो या mom dad. ये culture को खत्म करना बहुत जरूरी है. This has to be stopped. This has to be called out, and this has to be abnormalized. I think my bigger battle here is that ये जो normal हो गया ना, बेटा छोड़ो, ignore करो, साथ वाले अंकल आके कुछ बोल दे, आंटी कुछ बोल दे, अभी बच्चे कुछ बोल दे. It's I just feel like we need to say that this is not normal. It's very important.
No, no, absolutely. Okay, and tell me, what is the process of writing the song? And I believe you shot it in Goa, and it was after 7 months that you took a flight.
Yeah.
That must have been apprehensive.
Yes.
So let's know the process.
So the good thing is that I used my time well during quarantine. पहले तो मैंने बहुत खाना खाया और baking करी और spend time with my husband and my dog. And then obviously I had started writing this song before quarantine. But then once the trolling started, मेरे अंदर और angst बढ़ गया. So for me, it became easier to pen the song down completely. And there's a young writer, Ritesh, who helped me write it remotely on call. So then we started working on sounds, and फिर हमने ये गाना खत्म किया. We went to shoot 2 videos in Goa. There's another one that will be coming out sometime soon. And it was scary, like you said, because we went in September. तब तक फिर भी लोग इतना घूम नहीं रहे थे. So we got our tests done. We wore the full kit and we wore a mask and a full gear on the flight. It was a breath of fresh air to be in Goa and just breathe, you know, without a mask. So it was fun. We shot this song in a day, and the director's idea was, you know, initially I wanted to basically feature people who have been trolled. But then she told me, yaar, ki isko na ek preaching kare bina na, let's make this an unabashed, unapologetic video. So many positive friends stand together and say, hey, listen, this is our life and we'll lead it the way we want to lead it. So that makes me really, really happy. So yeah, that's the video. It's got some glamorous moments. I lived my dream of just being a pop star in the video, not worrying about what people are going to think. So maza aaya. Matlab, if I could do it again, I would do it 100 times over.
That's wonderful. All right, so Neha, could you please sing a few lines from the song?
ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿਉਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿਉਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਦਿਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਜੋ ਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਬਸ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਮੂੰਹ ਵਿੱਚ ਜੋ ਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਬਸ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿਉਂ ਹਰ ਵੇਲੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਦਿਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਜੋ ਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਬਸ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ.
Fantastic,
That's
fantastic, fantastic.
Thank
All
you.
right, so Neha, lovely talking to you. Thank you very much, and wonderful thoughts that you're having. And I hope that some serious action is taken. It's high time, and
Yes.
I genuinely hope that it happens. So thank you very much, and all the best wishes.
Thank
Looking
you.
forward to all your future work. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Nice talking to you. Bye-bye.
Yeah.